Hello, my name is Duncan Heath, and welcome to my Club ULD marketing plan. To summarize, Club ULD is an entrepreneurship doggy daycare business located within Globeville, Denver, Colorado. It offers multiple services to the dogs, including but not limited to daycare, boarding, and also spa treatment. This business has won multiple accolades, including Best Doggy Dare Business of 2020. It also has a convenient location, being located off of I-25 and on the way to DIA, making it a convenient location for any dog parent that needs to drop their dog off for boarding whilst going on a vacation or a business trip. This business was founded in 2010 by Angelique Salazar and is regarded as one of the top doggy daycare centers within Denver. It is an independent business and a winner of multiple awards. When it comes to the target audience, there are many things to take into account: demographics, behavioral, psychographics, and geographics. When it comes to the demographics, it's simply those who own dogs but also cannot take care of them, either most likely due to occupational status, but also sometimes due to vacational status. Geographical location is important as it's due on the way to DIA, making it very convenient for those going on vacation or also going on business trips. And ultimately, for a psychographic standpoint, this business is targeting anyone who simply needs someone to look after their dog while they can't do it for themselves. When it comes to the competition, there are three main competitors within the area. These are City Bark Lodo, Camp Bow Wow, and Ace Dog Denver. Their prices are competitive, but not always better. Each of these locations is located within 4 miles of Club ULD. Club ULD offers some services that are exclusive, but also competitors have services that Club ULD does not offer. Ultimately, this could create some issues with attracting certain types of customers depending on what those customers desire. As if the customer desires something that Club ULD does not offer, then the customer therefore doesn't have a desire to go to Club ULD in the first place. When it comes to the SWOT analysis, there are multiple things to take into account. When it comes to strengths, there are multiple play areas, multiple pricing options, special accommodations, especially for dogs who are not fit to be around other dogs, and also spa services. When it comes to the weaknesses, there is limited visibility within the building. There is limited capacity for the dogs. The employees are trained a limited amount, which could prove potentially dangerous depending on the situation. Also, the layout of the building is inefficient. When it comes to the opportunities themselves, an alternate layout could be created to ensure for greater efficiency. Also, accommodations for cats would allow for a greater target audience and potentially a greater market. On top of that, there is a tower apartment building down the street that houses many students who also happen to own dogs. Many of these students don't have very little knowledge of this place's existence and could definitely benefit from dropping their dogs off at daycare. When it comes to threats, there are competitors within the same district. There are also structural weaknesses within the building, which could potentially prove dangerous if not fatal to the business itself if not taken care of. Competitive prices are also found close by, with most notably with Ace Dog Denver being around 1.5 miles away. When it comes to the digital channel strategy, social media is the main way to go. When it comes to social media, Club ULD utilizes Facebook and Instagram as their main platforms. A direct strategy would be the best approach for this, as Club ULD has the ability to directly communicate with their consumer base, and as they are not a franchise and rather an independent business, it is much easier for them to directly communicate with their consumer base. Social media provides great marketing opportunities, as it is essentially a free way to promote your service or product by being able to essentially shove it in the face of your audience due to social media algorithms. Now, due to Club ULD having a loyal consumer base, the pricing of many of the services need not change. While there may be some competitors that have better prices, there are still many people willing to pay for the services provided. Both Facebook and Instagram can both be used as serve as a free promotion. Ads could be purchased, but at the same time, thanks to a loyal fan base, it is much easier to run promotions within the fan base itself to help spread the business to their friends. When it comes to evaluation, there are multiple ways to do this. You can evaluate the total revenue, average units sold, the units sold across each service, and social media itself. When it comes to total revenue, it's the most basic way to evaluate, simply being the total money that the business takes in. When it comes to average units sold, it's simply the average cost across all services, and how much of that average cost was accumulated. When it comes to units sold across each service, that's a little bit more of a specific metric, and it's more so designed to measure popularity of one service compared to the other to see how different services should be marketed. And when it comes to social media, the popularity of certain posts, certain promotions, can be taken into account when designing future posts on social media to help ensure future success within the business. In conclusion, Club ULD is a well-established, independent business, though lacking in certain areas, most notably social media. It has a loyal customer base, which helps ensure stability within the business. Potential opportunities include growth within social media, mainly through promotions, but also through analyzing posts and seeing what the audience likes. There are also structural weaknesses within the building itself that need to be taken into account of, because this could end up proving fatal if not. My name is Duncan Heath, and thank you for listening to my presentation.